Hello and welcome back to Getting Started with BGFX. So in this final video we are going to be taking the font atlas texture that we created in the last episode and we're going to use it to render whatever text we want in whatever position we want. So without further ado, let's get into the code. So this is what the font atlas texture looks like. It has one of every character or glyph as they're known, and as you can see, some of them are, they're up in the air, so to speak. But that's okay because we know the texture coordinates for each of the glyphs. So rendering text is nothing more than choosing the right region from this texture. So we're going to go through each character, we're going to find the texture coordinates, and we're going to use the metrics that we calculated from the previous video. So let's dive into our project. Now the first thing to do is to create a declaration. So we'll go up to our header. We'll do this underneath the draw image. So we'll go void. We'll say draw text. First up is a position. Then we'll do a rotation. Then we'll do a color, and then we'll do a const char text. Okay, let's create that. Then the first thing we'll do is we'll turn it into a string so that we can loop over it. So std string text string equals text. Then we'll create a render batch. We'll set the depth to 0. Set the index to m_vertices dot size divided by 4 times 6. So divide by 4 gives us the number of quads that we have, and then multiply by 6 because each quad has 6 indices. Then we'll go batch.number of indices equals text.string.size times 6. So multiply by 6 because each character is its own quad, so just multiply by 6, that gives us the number of vertices. Then we'll go batch.texture equals m_font texture. Then we'll go batch.transform equals glm translates glm mat4 1.0, the identity matrix position. Then multiply by glm rotate and give the identity, so glm mat4 1.0. Then the angle, this has to be in radians, so glm radians rotation, and then we have to give it the axis. So they were rotating, so we're rotating on around the z axis, so we go glm vec3 0.0, no x rotation, 0.0, no y rotation, but we're rotating about the z axis. And then we set the stencil, so you can use the text as a stencil if you like, but we're not going to do that. m_stencil. Okay, now we need to keep track of the X position. So new lines won't do anything. I'll leave that as a challenge for you to figure that out. Then we need to go render batches dot push back batch. Okay, now we go through each character and we get the glyph metrics. So glyph metrics So the glyph metrics contains the offset, so that's the position from the starting point of this glyph. It will have the width and the height, has texture coordinates, and it has the advanced width. So that's the width from the origin of this glyph to the origin of the next glyph. Okay, so we'll go to the vertices now. m_vertices dot pushback. Then we'll set the position x plus glyph metrics dot offset dot x, and then position dot y 0.0 for the z. Then we'll give it the color. And then we give it the texture coordinates. So this is the top left of the texture coordinates. So we'll go glm vec2, then glyph metrics dot texture coordinates 0.x. So that's the top left x, and we want to start on the and we're starting at the bottom here, so this will go from up from bottom right, so the bottom left, sorry, top left, top right, bottom right. So we want the bottom y, so we go glyph metrics dot texture coordinates 1.y. There we go. Okay, so now we can just copy and paste, and we'll just change things around because programs are lazy, so we'll just copy and paste. So now we'll go to the top, so then we add the glyph metrics dot dimensions dot x. And we'll just add that there as well, and then here we'll add the glyph metrics dot dimensions dot y. And we need to add that here as well. I'll just line these up so I can see what I'm doing, otherwise it just gets very confusing very fast. Okay, now that we've got the positions down, so now we can do the texture coordinates. So this is texture coordinates 1, 1, 1, 0, and 0, 0. Like that. Okay, and now that we've done that, need to add the advanced width for this glyph onto the x position. So we go plus equals glyph metrics dot advanced width. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can go into our main file and we can use this. So we go renderer dot draw text, then we give it a position. We'll go 0.0 f 100 on the y, 0.0 f, no rotation, give it a red color, and we give it some text. Alright, let's build that. And here is our lovely text. So you can change the color, you can position it anywhere. I'll leave it as a challenge for you to figure out how to get the next line, to put the text onto the new line. And that's it for this video and for this series. Hopefully you found this series helpful, and if you did, please leave a comment and give me a subscription, and maybe I'll see you in a future video.